Hi folks. I would like to start this video off by offering an apology to those Koreans, the few of you who are normal, who are not crazy. I'd like to offer an apology to you. And the reason why is because I'm going to be critical of your president, President Park. She's stupid. She's stupid, she's stupid, she's stupid, she's stupid. That's a kid. You got yourself a stupid president. President Park of South Korea. Now why am I saying this young lady is stupid? Well, that's because her sole political goal in life seems to be keeping the flames of hate going in South Korea across the Sea of Japan towards the Japanese. That seems to be a goal of hers. You see, recently she had met with the commie thug leader of China. And she made a request of this commie thug leader. She said, "Hey, Mr. Commie, how about you allow South Korea to erect a statue in one of your cities? Yeah, of a national hero of South Korea." So what's so stupid about that? It's just a statue. Now the hero in South Korea she's talking about, he's a criminal. A lowlife, he's an assassin. That's it, kids. He's an assassin, and that's a national hero in South Korea. Oops, no, not this assassin, this assassin. I seem to get assassins confused. To me, they're all lowlifes, and they're all criminals, and they should be executed in return. This assassin. Now, who did he assassinate? He assassinated a gentleman, a Japanese gentleman by the name of Ito Hirobumi. He was the first Prime Minister of modern Japan, and he served that position 4 separate times. But at the time of his assassination, and I think that was in 1909, he was the resident general of Korea representing Japan. And that's when he was assassinated by this criminal. No, not this one. This one. They're all the same. Anyway, so he became a national hero because he eliminated this Japanese resident general. But the problem is this. Had the resident general lived, the annexation of Korea probably would have been shorter than 35 years. Allow me. The Korean Peninsula historically has been a stomping ground for the Chinese and the Russians, and probably being eyed by Western imperialists. Well, the Japanese, in order to protect their country, saw the Korean Peninsula as a buffer between imperialism from China, Russia, and the West. So that's why the Japanese cabinet voted to annex Korea into the Japanese nation. And this gentleman here, Hirobumi, he said, no, don't annex the peninsula. Let's just make the Korean Peninsula a protectorate. We'll protect the country and from foreign invaders, and we'll let them handle their own business. Well, he got overruled, so he became the first resident general, and he figured within a few years he can convert that, he could have that annexation reversed. So this guy comes along and assassinates him. So for 35 years, Korea was annexed by the Japanese, all because of their national hero who shot, assassin, murdered the man who had great influence in Japan that could have probably had that annexation reversed. It gets even better. She continually tries to agitate Japan by buddying up to the commies to the north of her. She says, you know, you Japanese need to get in touch with history. Need to admit your history and your past. That's what she said. You know something? How about we start first at home in Korea? Would you please get in touch with your history? Would you admit your history? Such as during the Korean War, when South Korean troops murdered, bloodthirsty murdered, a couple of 100,000 of South Koreans because they were suspected of being communists. The very communists you're cozying up to right now. Let's talk about some more history. During the Vietnam War, when South Vietnamese soldiers were fighting with the Americans in South Vietnam, South Korean soldiers were fighting in Vietnam with American soldiers, the South Koreans established comfort women stations, forcing Vietnamese women into sexual slavery. Hey, can we get in touch with that history? You don't want to touch that? Let's talk about President Park's father. You know, the stupid president of South Korea. Let's talk about his history. As a distinguished officer in the Japanese Imperial Army during the Second World War. Could we talk about that history? How about your father, who served with distinction as an officer in the Japanese Imperial Army, later became a president of South Korea, and in 1965, this president, your father, signed a treaty with the Japanese nullifying any outstanding and future claims against Japan and the Japanese nation. Could we talk about that history? No. All you want to do is cozy up to the communists. The communists in North Korea want to slit your throat and bomb your people to annihilation. But you want to cozy up to them. The communists in China are responsible for the Korean Peninsula being divided today. But you want to cozy up to them. And now we have these other Korean morons placing comfort woman statues throughout the United States with the only purpose of creating friction with Japan. That's all it is. And that's because they're stupid. Just as stupid as President Park. Get in touch with your history. Alright, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless the people of Japan who have to constantly put up with this ignorance from people who should be your close allies in the face of communist aggression in the region. But you have to put up with the stupid president of South Korea. See ya.